Life is perfect today. I wouldn't want to spend it any other way than like this. Life is perfect with you. Life is perfect today.
Guys, I really wanted to do this video so bad because when I received these Makeup Geek pigments, eyeshadow pigments, I absolutely fell in love with them, and I have two more colors. I have Insomnia right now and Nightlife, and I have Enchanted and Utopia coming as well, and I cannot wait for those colors for fall either. So much pigment to them, and they're so metallic-y, and they apply really easily. Don't be afraid of pigments if you don't know how to use it. I mean, once you experiment with them a little bit, it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to do my eyes first because you do get a lot of fallout with pigments. So if you're wondering why I'm doing my eye makeup and then doing my foundation and stuff, that's why. I'm using the color Insomnia today, which is almost like a gasoline, how is it, like iridescent, holographic, I mean, like it's just like so multi-dimensional with so many different colors. Like sometimes it looks brown and green and teal, and it's just, oh, it is an amazing color. It's definitely my favorite of the collection. So I'm going to get started, and hopefully you guys can follow along, and hopefully this helps you if you want to experiment with using eyeshadow pigments. So like I said, I'm going to do my eye makeup before the rest of my face, so I'm just going to prime with some eye primer. This is Benefit's Stay Don't Stray. I'm just blending it with my fingers in the top and lower lash line. And then I'm going to take an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek and Creme Brulee, and just with a fluffy crease brush, I'm going to apply that in my crease and make sure it's blended really well. Just acting as a transition color, it's going to be covered up quite a bit with the actual pigment that I'm using, so you don't have to worry too much about exactly what color you're using there, but it is nice just to have that definition of where you're going to put your color. So here I'm taking Walk of Shame from the Naked Basics palette. It's just a matte beige color eyeshadow, and I'm just applying that with an eyeshadow brush underneath the brow just to cover up any veins or anything like that, just so that it's, I guess, put together is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to use this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to use that to not only make the pigment stick even more, but I also want to like bring out the color of the pigment on the inner part or inner half of my eye. So I'm also applying it right in the inner canthus there, so that that will be nice and highlighted when I go over with some shadow afterwards as well. And you can also take the pencil on your lower lash line, and that's if you want to apply pigment there as well. If you're not applying anything to your bottom lash line, you don't really need to do that. You can skip this step. So then just pat it in with your fingers. You don't need to over blend it. Just patting it is fine, just so you don't have any harsh lines. And this is the actual Insomnia pigment, and I'm using MAC Fix Plus to adhere the pigment to my eyeshadow brush. And this eyeshadow brush is just an e.l.f. I think it's called an eyeshadow brush actually, and you can use any flat shader brush that you have. It's nice to have one that is flat. If it is a fluffy brush, it's going to be a little harder to control the pigment even though you have it sprayed with something. But having a flat shader brush is really good for applying this kind of stuff. Or if you had like a synthetic concealer brush or something, that might work really well for this as well. Just make sure you adhere it with something, otherwise you're going to have a lot of fallout. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of fallout right now, but you would definitely if you just went in with the powder alone. So once you get the color just in your crease, you don't want to go outside of the crease or socket of your eye. You want to make sure you go in with a fluffy brush again. This is the same one that I used for my crease before. I'm just going to go in and blend it a little bit. It's not super blendable, which is kind of good because I don't want it to go anywhere. I want it to stay where I put it. Another clean fluffy brush just to blend even more. So like I said, you can go over that NYX Jumbo Pencil with this white shimmery eyeshadow. This one is from a Maybelline Quad. But you can use any white or champagne shimmery eyeshadow that you have just to draw a little more light to the inner part of the eyes. and then just clean up your mess that you made on your cheeks. Using a makeup remover wipe is a good tip if you want to use that to create a angled line of your eyeshadow if you kind of went and blended too much. I'm going to go ahead and put my gel eyeliner on. This is Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in Black is Black, and I'm using a small angled brush from Sigma. I use this combination quite a bit, but it creates a really nice dark line, which I really like with this look. Very dramatic. It took me a lot of dipping back into the pot to get it this black, but anyway, that's how it turned out. I really liked it. I popped on some lashes and did the rest of my makeup, my face makeup. So yeah, I'll show you how the final look came together, and hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And I just love this color. I think it's so dimensional and pretty, and I can't wait to get my other ones. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.